Great morning. Limiting beliefs that my body just cannot be healed. Everybody told me I cannot heal it. Impossible for this condition to be healed. I'm the rare person who got it out of 1 and out of 10 million. So it comes, then there's nothing to do about it. This is done. So the belief that limits us, whereas the consciousness that is there, which is infinite in nature. Now, anybody who has got diabetes and sugar, if you really want to heal, then we have enough examples. So use that as our empowering belief. So we're no longer limiting and saying it's not healable. My doctors told me, my people are telling me, I've tried enough. Those are all limiting, 4 limiting beliefs. For each of them, we got to write an empowering belief. So we take that inspiration, we talk to people, gain that knowledge, wisdom, we read books, and then formulate our empowering beliefs by working on limiting beliefs. What are my limiting beliefs against my current condition? So for every limiting belief that we carry against our goal that we are serious about, we can write those affirming or empowering beliefs. We write an empowering belief, which will empower us, then pull us back into this old limitation. Then what do you do with these empowering beliefs? Best way to do is meditation. If we are doing everyday meditation, every day 2 times, 3 times meditations, end of the meditation where we are doing visualization, we are affirming our goal as part of this whole visualization segment. I am this. I have a totally new body, which is allowing me to run 30 kilometers in my marathon, 36 kilometers, whatever that is. So we find inspiration for each of those limiting beliefs, and then put it into a meditation practice in that visualization segment. Then we say, affirm one of each of those empowering beliefs. Anywhere in the sequence, it doesn't have to be. Do it. Books help when we read again and again. So it's so important. As much as we meditate, we have to constantly learn from our environment, learn from others, and then learn and then read. Thank you all and have a great day. Happy morning, everybody. Great afternoon, wonderful evening. Yesterday, we concluded a 3-week youth program. Facilitated and then taught by Rakesh, Nagapradeep, and Sheetal. And an youngster, Bhuvana, who came into meditation just about 8-9 months ago. She was the host. I was there in the closing program. About 90 to 100 of them completed this 3-week program. All youngsters, all of them just graduating youth, finished, and then in the search of jobs or just in their early initial jobs. We went on sharing, and so many of them raising hands, so many of them. Maybe about 20 of them would have shared. For all of them, if I have to summarize, many of them came with personal challenges. More often, I lost my grandmother, lost somebody. They couldn't come out of that attachments. And for some, I think for many, it is that clarity. They're able to gain some clarity. They feel like I'm more confident. I feel I know what I'm doing. Some talked about just being very energetic. Manifestation is, they all blush, but they say things that are happening for me right now. Of course, 3 weeks you are talking of small manifestations. But this thing works. I'm just talking, I'm just thinking about it and it's happening. Sure, they're talking with respect to thinking about a friend coming in or going to a restaurant, making a food happen, making a dinner or lunch happen, whatever those are. But many times, for many of them, they say this manifestation, things are happening for me. Many are, of course, goal-oriented, so they're visualizing, dreaming about the jobs that they're looking for. But what is beautiful is that the youngsters at that age, and we know they are all the younger generation in many ways are more evolved in the evolutionary cycle, and so they latch on to this meditation. They want to explore everything that's available, which is going to live their greatness, help them live their greatness. So it's quite encouraging. At the end of 3 weeks, it started off with about 120, I believe, 120, 30 people, but majority of them stayed on for all 3 weeks. That's the key, is to see how the interest levels are. I was quite surprised that so many stayed on for all 3 weeks. It only shows that we are spot on in wanting to take this to the youth as an aspiring leader. That's why we are doing these youth programs. And then since they're only 20, 21, 22 years of age, they have less accumulated here. So they only need to spend less time in meditation. They don't need to spend a long time in meditation. They have weaker, that wheel, the mask of the analytical mind is not too strong. So they don't need too much of talking to get through it. Points go through them much quicker. Suggestibility is much higher for them. Unlike many of us where we've got so much, there's a lot of life wisdom accumulated, which is difficult to change. And so it requires to keep working. So we need longer time, more days to observe the same point. So one of our core objectives to take this meditation to youngsters, we are continuing on this goal. And so we have another batch starting from 29th of this month again. All of us can absolutely think about it. Can I bring at least a couple of youngsters? Can I introduce this to a couple of youngsters? It could be the children of your household help. Now, of course, it could be anywhere from your villages, if you have commerce or towns. But we can make a difference just by thinking about it and introducing this program. And we know many of them come to service. Many of them want to do some kind of service. They're active proponent of meditation. They become great ambassadors of meditation, talking about it some way or the other. It helps in many ways when youngsters come in. So talking about manifestation, meditation is doing 3 things. One, it's helping us to be happy internally, automatically. We know that. So that's something that we're learning when we gain some health, energy, and we're changing our mindset. So we start becoming happy. It is empowering us, which is the whole story about yesterday's Arjunaji's story. It just empowers. It's one, so it happens. Second, the meditation is helping us naturally be the givers, become more ethical in the way we live with others, which we will understand week 4 and 5, when we understand emotional intelligence, spiritual intelligence, we understand it's all about me existing and let everybody exist, and then together we exist greatly, automatically. Self-empowerment, the second is to multiply our experience by working with everybody else greatly, become more ethical, more helping, more empathetic. It's happening. We'll learn that week 4 and 5, but this week is the third thing that meditation is helping is to live our infinite potential. This week is about that. That unlimited potential. If the quantum field is unlimited, then this week is about that. To explore that unlimited, to manifest things that are there. So the manifestation process, that there are many individual adaptation of this manifestation process, but ultimately for all of them, the base is your thoughts and feelings create a reality. So then it's about exploring to the depth of it and saying, what is all there? How do I ensure my thoughts and feelings are set to what I'm looking for all the time? So Monday we established that where your attention goes, there the energy flows, the manifestation happens. So we established scientifically how that's happening. So attention is thoughts and feelings. So now it's all about just ensuring they are always aligned, focused on what we want. So we talk about 5 things. One, regular meditation is helping us become that single point minded, single point focus. So it's removing all the unwanted thoughts. So regular meditation is essential. It makes a single point focus. It makes us very energetic. Increase the energy. Because to create things, you need that energy, depending on what you're creating, and you need that focus, attention, increase concentration, remove all unwanted thought. So regular meditation. Second, we stop ourselves from allowing things to come into our life. We are more closed. How is it possible with me? Oh, it is unrealistic. It's part of what we call our state of being has to change to be open to everything and anything. We need to become absolutely open. And then we need to allow to receive things that are coming in our way. So it is essentially about utilizing that infinite power of this intelligent quantum field out there. So which is always sending intuition, whether you call it intuitional signals, meditation messages through when we are one with that field, one with the emptiness. So being able to access that intelligence of this field or the consciousness by being open, and 2, being very sensitive, receptive to that. For example, we will come to this after meditation, but staying open and allowing to receive, not brushing off when an idea or insight comes and say, this is unrelated, so let's brush it off. A lot of times that happens. Instead, when you're open, when you're ready, when you're developing these powers of accessing, messages. So you don't brush off anything. Every meditation message, every insight you're receiving, even wakeful time, are very. You're going to look from the point of what's there in it for me. That's being open. If you've seen in your meditation, Jesus Christ, our Lord Hanuman, and then if you see these pictures everywhere, you don't say, that's just a religious figure, so let's keep it aside. You don't say that. Instead, you're going to look into it and say, what is it giving me this time? Being very open and helping us to receive is the second, which is called utilizing the infinite intelligence, quantum field, or this consciousness. Third thing, when you do these 1 and 2, that we are energetic, we are focused on something, and whatever you think, we can stay focused on it. The regular meditation. And then 2 is to be developing that openness, developing that of intuition power. Intuition power is developed more and more, of course, through more practice. And then being openness is developed more through reading and listening to others' experiences. Become open and say, everything is possible. So let me also stay open. The third thing is clearly asking what I'm looking for, setting a boundary around a lot of what exactly I'm looking for. A lot of times we don't clearly ask because we're not clear here, so that doesn't manifest because ours is a moving target. If there's a moving target of what you're trying to achieve, you can never achieve it. So having a set, defined goal, confine it with whole set of feeling, whole set of energy. So setting the right goal and then visualize and dreaming about it. If thoughts are one thing, feelings can be 1,000 times more powerful than thoughts. So defining what we want and then clearly sending it out as a signal regularly by setting a right goal and then putting lots of feeling around it, because feelings are at our disposal to utilize to send the signal to the field in a more powerful way. So setting the right goals and visualizing, dream about it is third. And fourth is reprogramming, all those deep limited beliefs that we got inside that really defines our state of being. Our state of being is how we think and feel. When I step out of the road, this traffic is too bad. That's the state of being. You don't, whether it is traffic is there or not there, Bangalore traffic, I think anywhere it can happen again. Somewhere it could be, oh, that road is busy, this is busy. State of being is to by default live from the past of these deep-rooted beliefs, which are triggered through the people, places, and things. When you walk into a relative's home, oh man, these guys are just too harsh. Let me see how to get out of it faster. So reprogramming some of these beliefs that we have formed is the fourth step, because those beliefs are always coming in the way of manifestation because they are working in the opposite direction of what you're looking for. Consciously putting your goal and then visualizing is third step, and then subconsciously that thing that is always working without you and I knowing, and it because subconscious keeps projecting, and so working on our subconscious beliefs, limiting beliefs, what we call them, and then as a fourth, we've got to work on reprogramming them. And the last one is to be in an absolute state of surrender, acceptance, and gratitude, and say that whatever is coming in my way, even though it does not exactly match to what you want, but something is coming in your way, and being able to accept it. And being grateful, expressing gratitude, we have nothing to lose, but being grateful to elevate ourselves into the highest state of being for every little thing we receive. If we do these 5 things, then we have a formula for manifestation. We're going to understand these as we go in the next 3-4 days in a little more detail. So let's go into meditation, dear friends, once again. Relax yourself, sit comfortably. We are doing breath mindfulness meditation, Ana-Pana-Sati. Our goal is to empty your mind. Thousands of thoughts, and we want to empty the mind and be in the state of emptiness. That is the core meditation process. And all the magic happens when we are in that state. And the way to do this is by closing your eyes. With our eyes closed, we observe natural breath. So the posture is simple. You sit down in the sofa, in the chair, or on the floor with your legs crossed, fingers into fingers, placing hands in your lap comfortably. Remove the specs and close your eyes. That's the posture, comfortable posture, sthira sukha asanam. An asanam which is going to help you to just stay still, comfortably, right? Comfort is important, not the what kind of, whether the spine is erect or not. Spine need not be erect. And then what we do in that posture, we observe our natural breath anywhere in the nose, preferably in the middle of the eyebrows, right there, which is the root of your nose. In any part of the nose, observe that breath is going in and coming out. When I observe the breath is going in and coming out, slowly mind becomes empty of all thought. And as you observe, breath is lighter, getting lighter, and then thoughts are coming down more and more, slowly going to that emptiness state, and then be in that state of emptiness. We may experience some body sensations, mind, visions, feelings, anything. Be a witness to them when you are experiencing those in meditation, called meditation experiences. You may not witness anything. You may be just in a state of emptiness. You may not even know if you are in that state. All of those are good states, and be with them. The only time you want to pull back and come to the breath again is in case you know you're thinking. You're actually thinking about what you're going to do next after this session. Yesterday, what you did, day after tomorrow, what you're going to do. You're thinking, you're thinking, then come back to attend to your breath. And it's going to happen a lot of times. Thoughts will keep coming. It'll interrupt our silence and emptiness. And then going to bring your attention back to the breath again when you know you're thinking. And then continue to observe the breath. And you go into that again, go into the empty state. Again, after some time, get disturbed, maybe, then come back to attend to the breath. So that's what we do in the whole process of meditation. We're going to spend a long time on that. So prior to doing this is called Ana-Pana-Sati meditation. Ana-Pana-Sati, our breath mindfulness meditation, being mindful of our breath, natural breath for the whole duration. Okay. And before we start the process, we relax our body and then go into an elevated emotion in our body. Doing something called heart elevation process. Follow my guidance actively for it. I'm going to guide, I'm going to play some music. So just follow that to elevate yourself initially for a few minutes through this process, and then go into our breath mindfulness meditation. Relax yourself, dear friend. Sit comfortably. With your eyes closed, specs removed. Relax your body. Dear friends, dear masters, keep your hands on your chest area. With your eyes closed, specs removed, rest your attention on your breath and on your sacred heart. A slow, long, relaxing breath. Can you feel your beautiful heart? Breathe more of that slow, long, relaxing breath and feel that sacred heart which is your primary connection to your life's experiences with this quantum field. Can you recollect an experience from your life where you felt enormous love, joy, gratitude, and relive that experience and elevate yourself? Relive that moment of love, of joy, of gratitude, and feel that energy inside your beautiful heart. The more we experience love, joy, gratitude, dear friends, the more coherent we become in our mind, the more we experience our connectedness with all things and everybody. Feel it. And slowly, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation with your fingers into fingers, resting your hands comfortably in your lap. Observe your normal, natural, Our goal is to empty the mind. Our goal is to merge into that emptiness, that quantum energy field. When we observe our breath, our mind becomes empty. with your breath, allow yourself to slowly become empty of all thoughts in your mind. Observe any sensations in your body. When we observe our breath, our mind becomes empty. As our mind is becoming empty, we channelize all that energy into the generous present moment. We increase our power of thought. We become more open as we experience this energy field. Allow yourself to merge into that breath and allow yourself to experience that emptiness inside of you, all around you. Become aware of that emptiness. Where there's no body, where there's nothing, in no place and no time. That's energy. All emptiness is energy. This is that unlimited quantum energy field. Everything that you will ever experience is here in this field as a possibility, as energy. Stay aware of that emptiness, of that energy. Allow yourself to experience that infinite depth of that emptiness. Stay away from your body, away from your life, and unfold as pure awareness. Friends, express gratitude to all things and everybody. Be grateful to your parents for giving us this beautiful connection to this universe. Be grateful to your teachers and mentors for expanding our knowledge and wisdom. Be grateful to your family, your friends, relatives, colleagues, partners, everybody for helping us learn so many things. Deep gratitude to this nature, the bird, the fish, and the animals for filling our lives with beauty, energy, mystery, and more. Express gratitude to all things you use, the technology, the places you visit, the systems that support you, your companies and governments, for making our lives so comfortable. Be grateful to yourself for caring for you, for caring for others. And gratitude to this intelligent universe for allowing us to live so much more in this life.
सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति.
Relax your body, feel your body, and let your autonomous nervous system repair your body. As you relax, recollect your experience from the session. How did you feel? What did you see? Who have you become? And whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. And then you may open your eyes. Wonderful. Yes, Veena.
Hi friends, thank you sir for an amazing meditation today. Myself Veena Arvind from Bangalore. Friends, we have sent out the second quiz for those of you who have opted for the certificate program, Buddha CEO certificate program. We have sent out the second quiz. Please answer the quiz questionnaire so that it will be easier for us to evaluate and send out the next quiz by this weekend. And also we have our 3-day program, Women Empowerment Program Freedom, ending today, the 3rd day. So please join in at 4:30 p.m. IST. It's a 1-hour session. It's been conducted by Namita Singh. Please join in and get benefited. Thank you.
How are we sending that quiz? Can you
We have
explain me more?
sent the quiz via email, sir. So all the registered participants who have opted for the certificate program would have received the quiz questionnaire in email. So please check your inbox. If not, definitely you would have received it in your inbox. If not, please check your bulk mails or spam folders, friends.
Okay. Thank you. So friends, talking about the manifestation science, let me share a few visuals. So I talked about this 5-point formula. First one is developing this 1-point minded, single point minded, increase your concentration, stay focused, develop that more and more, just regular meditation. Second is being open to any possibility, not being closed. This we are doing through our daily meditations by being in this emptiness, believing there are possibilities that are existing. Listening to us experience. The third is to setting clear goals and visualizing, dreaming about it. We have to set up, so when we set clear goals, we elevate our thought process towards what we want. Setting clear goals, a vision for yourself, and feeling the emotion of the future ahead of the event. That's what we call visualization. We learn that. One is to set goals. Second is to dream about it, visualize about it. For you right now, the quantum field has all the possibilities of every event experience. So being able to visualize and dream about an event that you're looking to have ahead of the event will the field, so you are manifesting it. People are doing this all the time, accept or not. They just think about what they like to have. They dream about it all the time. Fourth is to reprogram the limiting beliefs that are deeply there, which are a personality. Our personality is formed by the time we get to 30, 35 years of age. through various associations. Now we are youthful all the time. But until 35, person is getting projecting all the time and reprogramming all the limiting beliefs that we have created for ourselves. And then the last one is that acceptance stage of whatever that's coming in your way is coming because of the past, and your present today is from the past, but your future is based on your present till now. But what you got right now is based on your past, of how you thought and felt then. So accepting what is coming, because we create a fundamental reality, and then everything that you receive. If we do these five, then we are absolutely we have a formula for manifestation. Now we have dwelled upon enough about 1 and 2. 1 is definitely we are single point minded, we understand. 2, developing openness is being receptive. Some time ago, Patriji told me, you visit Cosmic Valley. Cosmic Valley is a beautiful place I was mentioning. And it was there in the back of my mind. Like there's a lot of plans, so I was waiting to see when to. So this music festival, Pyramid Valley has organized a music festival in November 1st week. So I participant there. Deepthi Nadella from Delhi. So I'm a participant, of course, otherwise a senior master. And I was talking to her, interacting, and she had a deep connection with her experiences. That was sufficient for me to receive as a message that the timing is now, that I must go and then go to Cosmic Valley. But I was in two minds because I was already planning to be in Hyderabad for this book launch. I was in two minds to go or not go. And then this master came prior to this festival. I was in two minds because I knew I was going to be in Hyderabad for November 14. And this is only 3 hours away. I was thinking to go or not go. But then this master who came in after this, as part of the music fest, and then talked about Cosmic Valley. She didn't tell me go and visit, but just talking about experience. It's sufficient for me to take that and say, this is the time. How often that you think about it, then somebody comes and then talks so much about Cosmic Valley because she had visited multiple times and then she had lots of experiences. So this is what I call being open to anything, and then when she came in and then being able to receive that message. So we spent nicely 2 days there. One of the best 2 days that I had, and gave me so much clarity of how I approach things as I go forward, particularly with respect to foundation. Being open is to not conclude anything. And it is happening through more meditation. It is happening definitely through spending as much time. So this is why this whole longer meditations help. When you're doing 3-hour meditations, we're going to do another series of them in December as this program gets over. So we develop enough practice to be in this emptiness for a long time. When we are in the emptiness for a long time, there's always some kind of a transcendental experience happening, deep-rooted feeling of something beyond body. And the more we experience those, the more we come to the conclusion that yes, anything is possible. That's one way. And then another, of course, is reading. So I'd like to dwell deeper on this point 3, setting clear goals and visualizing them. I want to dwell deeper on this. Our thoughts in the mind, 95% are repetitive or draining our energy. They're negative, they're past-based, they are conclusion-based, judgmental, or they're belief system-oriented. Mostly past experiences where we attach ourselves to it, whether it's about a fight, whether it's about a loss, whether it's about a failure. Many times it is attention is on it because the environment is about it. If the newspaper only thing is talking is how bad is happening everywhere, that's how it's naturally we also get conditioned. We also talk about how things are not doing well in our company many times. At home, we talk about many times that, right? So 95% are these repetitive thoughts, and they are also negative mostly, and they're draining our energy. Now, repeated thoughts are strengthening the memory connections to become stronger. This is the neuroscience principle. It's not just a thought, it is calm, but what's doing is anything repeated, it becoming stronger. Anything you repeat, like we by heart the tables when we were younger, so we never forget because they become so strong in our brain as a neural connection. So repeated thoughts strengthen the memory. Whether they're good or bad doesn't matter. Brain doesn't know, right? It's just a mechanism to store things. And so it's just storing. So negative, it will store strongly. Positive, we think about it, it will store strongly. Whatever we repeat. And so as a result, if I've been brooding over a unpleasant experience at work between me and my team, or with my boss, or with my another department, and I think about it, I talk about it, I live it in the cafeteria, in the hallways, in a walking time, with a conversation, at home, with a dining table, with spouse, then we are only doing great research to ourselves by strengthening the connection that goes into your long-term memory, into your subconscious past experience, even though we know, but then it's not in our control. So that fire together, wire together. So anything that keeps reused becomes stronger in neuroscience principle. If I use a phone more and more and more, it's becoming weaker. But in neural principle is that if you use more and more and more, they're becoming stronger. Neural connections are the cells that hold will become weaker, regenerate. But of course, it pass on the memory to something else. So it is happening because cells duplicate themselves. That is. And so we have to be absolutely clear and careful about where my attention is. If subconscious program is being projected for me in a daily life, even though you want to achieve great business success, your goal is to have a great business success. Your goal is to have a promotion. Your goal is to have a salary increment. But then you already have programmed yourself and said, oh, this is a tough market. Or this is, in these conditions, my company, there are 10 more people who are ahead of me in the promotion cycle with more experience. How will I even get it? You want promotion, and then you have programmed yourself saying that there are many other people who are more seniors who can't get it. So a subconscious program is projecting, and subconsciously it is projecting. But the subconscious projection keeps on changing your thought. You want this, but then attention is not there. And so the subconsciously is projecting the thoughts about how you cannot gain promotion. We need to have clarity about this goal, and then we have to keep putting a new program. A new program that why you are most eligible. And then if you are gain all things you will do, and then how good you're going to feel, how much impact you're going to create. So when you create a new program by repetition, we use the same principle of repetition to program a new thing into the subconscious. That's really what we have to do. So when we have these thoughts are driving feelings into a body, and then the feelings drive more thought about it, and so it's a thinking feeling loop, what we call. So whatever that is not working good, we keep going in solution nicely in the beginning of a week or in the beginning of the year on a birthday, and then we're not able to follow through it, neither are we able to sustain an effort on it, because A, there's no concentration, and then B, the program that is already there inside subconscious is counterproductive, as it's telling in every way how you cannot succeed. It's telling in every way why others are not that great. In every way how the companies and environment is not that great. So we are breaking this and in order to clearly change to a higher thought. So we recognize that the thoughts are, what kind of thought I'm carrying? So Patriji classified into 4 types of thoughts. But the thoughts classified into disastrous thoughts, negative, positive, miraculous, 4 types. Thoughts create things. So if I have disastrous thoughts, then I have disastrous results. Negative thoughts, I have negative results. Positive thought, good results. Miraculous thoughts, absolutely unbelievable results. You can apply this to anything that you're set to achieve. Anything, whatever that you are currently doing, you can apply to a business that you just received, or to a change process that you're installing in your company that you're responsible, or to even just your promotion. You're trying to receive a promotion or you're receiving a hike. And so where is your thought? If we are disastrous in thought, and then if we are someone who are trying to looking for hike and disastrous thinking, the thing you say is, there is no way I'm going to get hike this year. No way. Our company, my boss is talking about, lots of lost contracts and customers not paying in time. He was talking yesterday in this company town hall. Absolutely, it's just not possible. I had this discussion. I missed my targets 2 times last time. So there's no way it's going to happen. You feel it. You say that to you. On one side, we want the hike. Other side, you go with it. You have that such a strong thought, strong feeling, disastrous thought. So the very first few words in your appraisal or the discussion, the very first few words is, Chandra, this year, absolutely no hike possible. That's it. Closed. Matter closed. You don't even have a conversation. Because that's what we ask, we created. A negative thought is, oh, they're saying that it's not possible. And I know I also didn't do that well, but I'm going to try. Let me try it. A disastrous thought where you go into the meeting, there are 10 reasons why your manager is telling you, including what are things you did not do right, to strongly put, and they come out with a not so great feeling. And negative thought, you go in because you say it's not possible, but I'm going to try. Maybe they're going to give me, maybe, but I will try at least maybe 1%, 2%. So negative thought, you're going in, and then manager is telling, yes, things are not that great. I will consider you maybe for later, but not now at all. So still did not get what you want. A positive thought could be that I'll get at least 4%, 6%. I have done these 3 things. Why not? Many people are getting hikes. Mine is about my greatness, not with respect to everything. So I've done good stuff, and so I'm going to get at least something. So you will get something. And miraculous is that I've got to be 50% hike. Exceptions are always there. Rules are there, but exceptions are always there. So I'm good with that exception. And then you visualize and dream about what you want to do with it. So when you are positively thinking about that, you are getting a 50% hike, friends, you are going there. Okay. It should be better now, I suppose.
Yes, sir. More
Okay.
better.
Is the music also breaking? Meditation music?
Meditation music is good, sir. Now this audio only.
Okay. So changing a thought process and then setting a program. We're talking about changing a thought process, setting a program to subconscious so that subconscious projects for us. Subconscious is automatic, right? Autopilot. So many times when we are not aware, but you still want it to work for you. And so if what you install as a program is what works. The Psychology of Money, I'm reading this book. So they'll talk about a case study. Ronald Reed and Richard Fescon, two people. Ronald Reed is a real life story, right? Simultaneously at the same time. Ronald Reed, if you read his biography in Wikipedia, they say he's a philanthropist, he's an investor, he's a janitor. Richard Fescon is a Harvard graduate, and he had a high-flying financial career as an analyst at Goldman Sachs and many of these high-flying companies. And he was also mentioned 40 under. Was that successful? But the very different stories of how the programs have sort of driven them, I guess. When Donald Reed, a few years ago, that is the time people got to know that he had $8 million, and then he became popular because he wrote a will where most of his money has been given to charity. But a scavenger or janitor who is sweeping floors for the most of the time, I don't remember the company, maybe JCPenney is one of those, is in US. But he had $8 million. Whereas went bankrupt. He retired because he made so much money, to 40 or a little after that. And then in 10 years later, he became bankrupt. He lost everything. He had amassed a lot of wealth, but everything he lost. The story is that we all know what is the right thing to do, but we don't do the right thing. So we don't do the right thing. Everybody knew that when investing in stock market for the longer term is great, finances produce for the longer term you invest, then things always grew. We know, all of us, but our behavior is not based on what you know. Our behavior is based on what is the subconscious program that we have. So his behavior for Richard Fuskan is that that our personality is formed by 35, 40 years. So exactly what happened is personality was about spending, was about risk taking, was about doing a lot of investment in many, many ways. And so he made that quick things, and so he just went about doing the same even after retirement without being considered. He now changed his programs. He was spendthrift. He went about doing things because he got that program set, that culture of partying and many things when he was becoming very successful. On the other side, Ronald Reed was frugal. The program that he had is that slow and steady wins the race. So he used that program, and then was very frugal. He knew, and the program, only thing he asked was that he was saving pennies, and then he was utilizing all that in the stock market. He knew that the program he had is that longer term was always paying off. No quick short gains, no shortcuts. Temporary is okay, but the longer term is paying off. So I want to build the base strongly. So he invested every penny he would save after this every time. What do you get as a janitor? You get little, but he kept putting in, putting in, putting in. And as a result, so when he left his body, he made so much, there was so much money was there. Stocks gained him for all that money. Different, very much based on the program that he had. The program he had carried from his personality from his young age, worked for him. The personality that is created up to the age, whatever that we experience up to 40 is strongly there. Now, they didn't have meditation, so Ronald Reed didn't have to change because he already set a great program, whereas Richard Friscal needed a change, but he didn't have meditation. They didn't change. But we can change now. We can set a new program of exactly what you want. And the way we do it, my dear friends, is by setting a dream. We want to be passionate about something that we want. What do you want to do? You want to visualize and dream. Everything you repeat, it goes into a subconscious. So if you can visualize and dream about a future that you want, and then you can install that program into subconscious by repeating a few times again and again. And if that future matches with the goals that you want, then you're perfect. So you got a new program, a way of behaving with your money, with your in your office, right, with the people around you. So if you have a future that you want to dream about, install it. So that's what then starts becoming for you as a constant projection. Even if you forget, even if people tell you, why are you wasting time on service? But if you install a program about service, how great it is, how much happiness it's going to give you, how people are going to tell and come and give you gratitude. If that program is installed, short term, even if people are trying to discourage you from doing service, this is deeply installed here. It's going to help you to go forward. So we got to work towards installing some deep-rooted programs into subconscious. And that is setting a clear vision of the future, being passionate about something that you are, and you want to write a clear vision, develop a vision board, write a clear and ambiguous goals. That makes you excited every day when you wake up in the morning. If you are about business, starting up something should excite you that, yes, I'm going to do something about it today. You should feel that excitement. So then every time somebody is talking passionately about what they're doing, they know that they are excited about it. Meditation helps us to kindle our passion strengths. A lot of times we withdraw from their life or the meditation. I'm sure by now when I feel that, okay, my life is in my control. So number one. So when we empower ourselves, sort of kindles our passion. So we will slowly get to know what gives me happiness and interest. So we pick that. Pick a goal or vision and write and then visualize about that future. Dreaming about that future as if it's happening for you right now. If you are starting a business, then you would visualize, already so many companies have succeeded. They went IPO, they got awards from this, industry budding companies get awards, or you travel and then present in conferences. They're all the things you will visualize and feel because there is a reason why you're starting. And so you visualize and dream about as if they're all happening for your company, as if you're already grown. And then so you're visualizing and feeling about all of that. The more you can think about your future ahead of the event, that's what is dreaming. And then you are visualizing dreaming. So with feeling, then it goes into your subconscious. Cells that fire together, wire together. And so we repeat to put them into subconscious. So meditation is giving us the clarity for the goal. And then we set a visualization process around that goal. I'm going to cover that tomorrow, what this visualization is about. This is a little longer science. We're going to do a 2-day or 3-day event about this manifestation a little more deeply, right? We cover boundaries, so some of you can latch on to this process, or you can also talk to your facilitators in one-on-ones and then understand this more deeply. But we will do a 2-day or 3-day event as this program ends into December to go into the depth of this. But setting a goal and then visualizing about it is repeatedly. So a few days, if you do it, it goes into your subconscious. So you think about it all the time. You don't forget it, right? This is the aspect of setting goals. I'd like you to just write a few points down of what you learned today about manifestation science. Stop sharing. Write a few points down about the manifestation science. What we learned, what are the 5-point formula? If you have a person next to you there in your room, talk to them. Tell them. If not, send a message to your friend. Just take a couple of moments and then write down everything that we learned in this class today. Setting goals and visualizing is one of the most powerful way of sending the signal about what we want. So a goal is going to make it clear. Like Archana was writing on a board, vision board, setting goals and visualizing an experience that you're around that goal. If it has happened for you, they're the most powerful aspect. Just write, if you take moments and then write down the points, the 4 types of thoughts. Okay. So friends, in the 5-point formula of manifestation, becoming 1-point minded daily meditation we are doing, we are becoming open, developing openness by listening to many, many stories. Anything is possible. Third one, we are setting goals. We understood setting goals. Tomorrow, we're going to understand on the 3rd point, creative visualization, how to visualize. And we'll understand day after tomorrow about reprogramming beliefs. And we understand on Saturday, accept and gratitude, surrender and accept and gratitude. That's how we complete our manifestation process. Thank you very much. We'll see you all at 6 a.m. tomorrow. Thank you.
I am wealthy, healthy, happy, loved, and rich. 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 Every morning when I wake up, I give thanks for all I have. And I know that the best and the highest always comes to me. I am happy and content inside. I am a magnet for success. And the world is full of opportunity for me. I am wealthy, healthy, happy, loved, and rich. I am wealthy, healthy, happy, loved, and rich. I am wealthy, healthy, happy, loved, and rich. I am wealthy, healthy, happy, loved, and
Yes, sir. Jagdish, you have a copy of the book? Patriji answers?
Not yet. Actually, I placed an order for one. Sunday they said it'll come. I have not got it.
Okay, I see. I believe, sent a copy as an editor to you. A copy was sent to you, but I don't. You have not received that either. Okay.
Not yet, yeah.
Okay. Right. Veena, anybody? Any questions? Anybody?
No hands raised as of now.
Yes, Narendra sir.
Yeah, good morning, sir. So I'm also waiting for some 50 copies. Narendra, I think, is going to send that our magazine.
Magazine that was sent long ago. Still not received it?
Not received. Pradeep told me. Once I receive, I will try to. Now that the Bombay has opened up. Yesterday, I had gone for one SBI conclave and all. So where we meet people, I can deliver them, some of them.
Wow.
So I think he's on the way, maybe. It will come.
No, these are sent long ago. Really?
And
they're all sent.
one program I'm proposing that Rotary Club of Mangalore along with the JC, that I've been in touch with the Veena and Rakesh. And our Virendra Hegde, he has mentioned that because that side still this COVID is there, let it stabilize, then I would like to take up that for students. I got the message. So, but we are following it up.
You know, the best way is because this is the same thing we heard for more than a year now, right? Because
Everybody.
Best way is to encourage them to do an online program.
Online, yeah. That's
You know it, there are so many people, but there's
but if we, I think even our Brahmarshi also, he knows that Virendra Hegde connection is a very good. If we get it, we'll follow it up. Sir.
Yes, yes.
Corporates are taking some time to respond actually, but we have to follow up now. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess they need more validation.
Yeah, that is a big one. And some time of that severe COVID and all gone, no? So they are little relaxed, but they must always be ready, and this well-being and this meditation will help everybody. So we'll follow it also.
Yes, sir. Ramesh? Hi, Ramesh. Not there. Yes.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone.
Please go ahead. Share your experience. What's happening?
Sure. Yeah, today we had a great meditation. Hi, everyone. I'm Ramesh from St. Louis, Missouri. I've been practicing meditation for the last 2 years. It has been a great journey, and I've been associated with Buddha CEO for the last 1 year. So the meditation experience, I don't know where to start. But when I started my journey with Buddha CEO programs and following all the masters and listening the experience, I transformed a lot. And I applied all the techniques, whatever I learned, and all the way I benefited health-wise, manifestation, and building the relationships, and how to handle the things at tough time. So every minute, like every day is a new day for me. Like even this is my, I think, 8th program or 7th program. So every time I feel it's a new day for me and learning the new things. So learning the new things. So that's really one thing I observed. And this program really, I say, great program, I can say. Not only me, once I benefited, I shared my knowledge or whatever I learned here, I shared with my friends and family members. and whoever in US, some Telugu communities. So after that, I listened their experience. So it's really helpful, and I felt very happy. So what I did. So, and also I started teaching classes. So recently we started 40 days program. Last week we completed 40 days program here in US. So I felt very happy on that. So yeah, I continue learn more and spread this meditation more to everybody, and everybody gets benefited. That's I set my goal. I want to become a spiritual master and learn every day, learning and teaching and spreading this great tool. So this is a great gift. We can give it to our friends and family members and everyone, so that I can say, sir, thank you for being my guru and all my team, Buddha Seva team.
Cool. We all have to teach. We all have to teach and bring people to learn. Either one of those two, right? Either propagation or teaching. And yes, that's the only way. So thank you for your background. Looks great, by the way. Thank you for taking this to as many people as possible in the United States. I think you guys are doing a fabulous job. Thank you. Okay, so no interaction. So we will close early than today. So I'll meet you all tomorrow at 6 a.m. Thank you.
Sir, we have the facilitators meeting at 8:15 a.m. Just a quick facilitator meeting for breakout room tomorrow.
Okay, yes, let's do that.
May the light of 1,000 suns shine through. Live the life of grace that you were meant to. May the light of 1,000 suns shine through. Live the life of grace that you were meant to.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, and we'll meet you all tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. IST. Have a great day.